Hey, it's Marshall from Going Gear, and today we're going to take a look at the SC51F and the SC51Fw. What the F means is it actually has a frosted lens on there, so it's going to give you more of a floodlight. We're going to open up the super fancy packaging, show you what you get on the inside, show you the operation, take them outside, all the regular stuff. So there's your SC51F. We'll zoom in on that a little bit so you can see the frosted lens. You can't actually see the reflector and LED in there very well. And then the other stuff you get in the packaging, you get the headband so you can use it like a headlamp if you want to, spare O-rings, all the standard stuff. So let's set that to the side, open up the neutral version, pull it out, set that packaging to the side, and we're going to throw a couple batteries in these so you can see how they work. Show you the inside of that real quick. Stick a rechargeable battery in there. Now these are optimized for alkalines and rechargeable batteries, just regular rechargeables, not lithiums. You're actually going to get worse performance if you put in the lithium ions. So keep that in mind if you like using lithiums. So we got batteries in both of them. And we're going to use this one to show you the operation. So operation is the same as pretty much all the rest of the current generation of the Zebralights. Tap it, you have max brightness. Press and hold, you have the lowest brightness. Double click and you have medium. Now each one of those actually has a secondary mode, so when you have it turned on, for instance in the lowest mode, if you double click you'll see you can switch between two different outputs. And I don't know if that actually shows up, but there you can see it as actually putting out some light. And the same for all the different ones. So having a medium, double click, it'll switch between the two outputs, and then on high, double click and it'll switch between the two different outputs. And anywhere in there, even from off, if you just press and hold, it'll cycle through the three different modes. And you can set each one of those to however you want. So if you like the higher or lower for each one, you can set it up and it'll remember that. So that's the operation for both lights. I'm going to turn the exposure down and change the white balance just so you can see the color difference between the two. Okay, I have the exposure turned way down and a little bit different color temperature. Now the differences aren't going to be quite this stark, as you'll see when I go outside, but this will help give you an idea of the different colors between the two. So right here on the right, that is the neutral. On the left, that is the cool. So you can see a little bit better color rendering with the neutral. It's not quite as bright as the cool white though. So if you like the max output that you can get, go with the cool white. If you like a little bit better color on it, go with the neutral. And just to show you the difference between the regular SC51, you can see without the frosted lens and the version with the frosted lens, we're going to put it on medium, and you can see, especially when I pull it out, really diffuse light over here on the frosted flood version, more of a spot on the regular SC51, so it's going to give you better throw. But if you want to light up kind of a wider area, have more of a general purpose, outdoor or any other kind of light, then the flood one is definitely a good choice. So alright, let's take these lights outside and we'll see how they do outside. Alright, we're out here in a very rare Georgia winter wonderland with the two flood versions of the SC51, and we're going to be comparing them to not only the regular 40 mag light that I always use, but we're also going to use just a regular SC51. Just so you can see how they compare. So let's give the mag light a shot first, and we'll see how it does. There's that little bush that's 15 feet away, yard in front of me, and that tree that's about 100 feet away. Zoom in so you can see how that does a little bit better. See, it does alright. Not a whole lot going on around what you're pointing at though. So let's try the flood versions. So here is the regular cool white. You can see basically everything that's in front of me is lit up. That bush especially, basically I point it in front of me and everything in my field of view is lit up. It doesn't do so great with distances. I mean, this is meant to be a floodlight, not necessarily a distance or spotlight, but you can see still 100 feet away it does pretty well. So we'll cycle through the different modes just so you can see how they do. And we'll try the neutral white version next. So there's the neutral version. You see a little bit better color on that one. Actually, I'm really liking these neutral ones. They get a really nice color on them. We'll zoom in just so you can see the distances a little bit better. And again, not that great on distances, but that's not what these guys are made for. But everything in front of me is lit up, which is really, really nice. This would be a great kind of general purpose outdoor light. And I don't know how well this is going to work, but we'll try to show them side by side. There's the regular SC51F on the left, SC51Fw on the right. Probably can't really tell much of a difference. I can't. So I don't know how effective that test was. But just to show you the difference, we're going to go and leave the SC51F on, and then here on the right, if you can hear me over the train going by, there on the right is the SC51. So you can see obviously a lot better throw on that guy, just because it doesn't have the frosted lens. But there's the 51 by itself. You can see it doesn't necessarily light up as much at once as the flood version does. So alright, that is the SC51F and the SC51Fw. If you like them, you can get them from us at goinggear.com. If you like the videos, be sure to subscribe. We're putting out new ones all the time. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave us a comment in the comments, or give us a call at our store, or shoot us an email.